Hey, what's up, my little title talk? How y'all doing today? Y'all sit down. We need to talk. All right. We gotta talk about Kanye West, Bianca, and that little situation on the boat. Y'all, listen, some of y'all wanted to come into the first of all, let me just get to the point. I have definitive proof that wasn't anything going on. And honestly, I'm gonna walk y'all through the video evidence. And let's also talk about this weird, I don't even know what it is that the Daily Mail is trying to whip up. It seems the Daily Mail wants to get Kanye and Bianca arrested. It started off with lame Instagram comments, right? Of like bot accounts that spun into they need to be arrested. I've never seen a media frenzy ripped up over this. Even now, them saying that Bianca was doing a top off. Y'all, listen, let's get into that. And you know what? You know how you know it's true? You know how you know that nothing was going on? Kim Kardashian walked back the statements that the Sun said she made about she's embarrassed to being like, what are you talking about? I'm not embarrassed. It was just a wardrobe mishap. I wish Kanye and Bianca luck on their vacation in Italy. Y'all, we got to talk because the media has gone crazy. And the fact that they are going crazy on a false narrative that they know I think is a false narrative is crazy. The fact that people have these videos and are not putting together and are literally choosing to see what the media is telling them to see. Now, here's the thing. Let me just be clear. There's a lot of things that we could drag Kanye over. We don't need to add fake things over the list. I myself have made videos dragging that man up and down the block for his comments. But do we really need to make up lies to drag somebody? I mean, blatant lies that is whipping in. There are now blind items saying that he's back to drinking. Look what just came up. This blind item that they just put out that everybody's running down, saying that an A-list singer made it perfectly. Oh, sorry, wrong one. I have so many blind items. It said that the former A-plus list rapper is boozing again. The last time he did that, he nearly succeeded in deleting himself. Y'all, this is actually getting scary. What does everybody want to happen? Like, what do you want? His blood? What do you want to happen? The Daily Mail, if I can just remember, I know Kanye ain't going to do it, but remember what they did to Carolina Flack. If you don't know, it's a TV presenter. She had like a DV issue. She ended up deleting herself because of the hate, what they did to Megan. This is crazy to see it happen in real life. But listen, let's get into the actual video evidence because I also want to dedicate this post to a special fan. Somebody jumped into my comments and said, somebody jumped into my comments and gave me a special thing, right? It was Emma Olan 1250, right? She said, oh, when I put a post saying, you guys watch the video, it's all cap. She decided to jump into my comments and say, oh, he was definitely getting top and had nothing on his lower half. It's obvious I saw the video. That's a lie. You'll say anything to defend Kanye, but come on, Tisa, please, we aren't children and everything isn't the fault of your wicked scapegoat, Kim. To which I said, who blamed this on Kim? Why are you bringing Kim into the argument? But even then, don't worry about me, mind your business, because guess what, Emma? And let me take you to school since you want to talk about and put misinformation, right? When I first read that, I said, let me make a rebuttal video and put all the information in there before I delete your comment. I told you to watch your mouth in my comments. Y'all, let's get into this. Okay, so let's start with the scene of the crime, and we're going to walk everything through nice and easy, nice and slow, because everybody just doesn't want to actually see what it is, okay? Now, first of all, I have to set this before we get into the video. Actually, let's walk through the first video, and then I'm going to point a few things out, okay? One, before we even get into the video, I know I'll get into it, but before we get into the video, can we talk about just people using their minds? I mean it, Emma. I'm joking. But listen, can we talk about people actually using their minds? Because let's look at this scenario, okay? They were on a water taxi. I know you've never been to Venice, Emma, but a water taxi is not a gondola. Okay. The gondola in Venice are the ones that take you down the canal and you have a cute little 20-minute ride and you take your Instagram pictures and there's like, pillows and all this other stuff. They were in a water taxi. The water taxi, you get in and it takes you to the other side. The water taxis are no more than 5, maybe 6 minutes, 7 minutes. And that's getting on the taxi and going to the other side. It was not leisurely. It was not luxurious. So whatever was going on, Emma, it only couldn't have been more than 5, 6 minutes. First of all, that's the one thing. Everybody's acting like this was like a chartered yacht. They jumped in a water taxi. Now let's look at other evidence. Why did they jump in the water taxi? Why? Because the Daily Mail has been hounding them. See, here's the thing. Kanye Bianca, because they are in Italy, I believe they're in Florence. His album's dropping. I think it's going to drop sometime around the 1st, but it's dropping sometime soon. They're working, all this stuff, right? But when they were in Japan, they were walking around in their legs, pantyhose, barefoot, all this other stuff, right? Nobody bothered them. Japan does not have a paparazzi culture, especially not the Daily Mail doesn't have anybody in Japan to stalk someone, not like they do in Italy. They don't have a tabloid culture, not like they do in Italy. Paparazzi culture is hard in France, in Italy, and definitely in the UK, okay? So they were used to people averting their eyes, even if they thought they looked stupid, this and that. Now, just follow me, Emma. Right? Just follow me on this because I'm going somewhere with this. The reason why they even got in the water taxi was because Bianca speaks Italian. Those paparazzis, when they're trying to get a reaction out of you, they're not just saying, "Mamma mia, take a picture. You look so beautiful." No. They are calling you every slut, every whore. They're calling you everything but a child of God. They are disrespecting you because they want a reaction. They want that money shot when you turn around and lash out like Godzilla. They want the reaction. They were yelling it in Italian. That's why Bianca looked so flustered when they got on the water taxi, because she understood what they were saying. She understood what they were calling her. The paparazzi has ramped up since they've been in Italy to the point of Bianca was walking around in a leather coat in 90-some degree weather. Now everybody's like, oh my God, she took her coat off when she got on. She only had the coat on because she was being harassed by the paparazzi in the street. Well, I'm not even gotten to the evidence. Let's just do into the natural thinking, Emma. Let's walk it through, right? So what happened? She took her coat off when she got on there because she was hot. She took it off because she was hot. Okay, fine. When they got on the boat, okay, the boat captain said, and I quote, he gave a statement because the Daily Mail is calling for them to be arrested for nothing happened. This is the same people that were using Instagram comments to whip up a social media frenzy. The own boat captain said what? The boat operator confirmed that no inappropriate acts took place on the boat, although Kanye's pants were sagged down. Now, I'm going to get to that, Emma. Okay? The boat captain has no reason to lie. The boat captain runs a ferry going back and forth. They are taxis. I know you haven't been to Venice, Emma, but it's literally a ferry back and forth. He was not paid off this and that. But let's talk about this, right? Because another thing that tipped me off the first time I know like this is all cap. Look at these pictures they show Kanye and Bianca. Bianca's head turned, right? Her arms resting on Kanye's knees. Kanye playing in her hair. And I was like, when I first saw it, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, what the heck is going on here? Right? There's video. Just like Emma said, I showed the video. To which I say, let's talk about that, Emma, because sometimes you actually have to step out the box and actually use logical reasoning. Because here's the thing. There were scores of paparazzi shooting them, chasing them so much so they had to jump into the water taxi. Okay? There were paparazzi on all sides with long zoom lenses. There was tourists on other taxis filming Kanye and Bianca, filming them when they realized it was in, from beginning to end, because they saw the paparazzi and they're like, oh, who's in there? And they were filming. In the video, you see some of the boats going by. No one, not one tourist, not one person filming. And please don't think that the paparazzi wouldn't stop the people that got off on the other taxis being like, hey, do you want to sell your footage? They had long range lenses zoomed into them. You don't think it's odd that there's no uncut video of what happened? You don't think it, do you not think that Daily Mail, that trash tabloid, wouldn't have a full unedited video with Bianca's head blurred down while she was doing a Toppy? Do you not? Of course they would have. It would have been gold. They would have turned it into authorities and got them arrested and then covered it at the jailhouse. That's what they've been pushing for. The fact that every picture leads you to believe something's going on, every cutaway from the video leads you to believe something's going on, but the actual video shows nothing, lets you know that the Daily Mail had nothing, and that the Daily Mail created a false narrative. And it lets me know, Emma, one of two things. Either one, you lied about watching the video and you just read the articles and jumped on the hate campaign. Again, there's a lot of reasons to hate, yay, but you don't got to make up stuff. And you don't have to come into my comments saying you saw it. Or two, you read something and then watched the video and let your eyes see what you wanted because of what you read. Soft mind. Y'all, let's get into this, all right? Let's get into this. Where's the thing? Hold on, let me pause. Okay, so let's get into this, okay? Let's start off. Also, Emma, just with the obvious. Bianca and Kanye, this is not their first rodeo. It hasn't even occurred to someone that if it was a Toppy, you don't need to pull everything down. All you got to do is unbuckle and unzip. But whatever, none of my business. Let's continue. Okay, so here we go. You see Bianca and Kanye. Now, right here, right there, if you pause, okay? Okay, right here, if you pause, okay? Bianca and Kanye got on. First of all, the captain is looking right at him. The captain is making a call to dock because paparazzi are swarming them. And he was like, is it okay to dock here? Because they want them to dock at a place where the paparazzi aren't. If you look right here, they climbed on the boat, okay? Kanye was sitting right there. Bianca was leaning on him. And yes, she was in between his legs. However, her head never bobbed down. The captain was looking right at them. Again, this is only a 5-minute ride. Let's also not forget that this happened when they docked up. But let's just go from the dock. This is when everything was supposed to be happening. When his pants was around his knees. Remember how everybody's saying that? What do you see right here? Bianca is sitting right there. The older woman is on the other side. I haven't heard people saying that they were having an orgy on the boat. This is ridiculous, but let's look at this, right? There's Bianca. She's encouraging him, babe, come down. Now, mind you, keep in mind, this is the edited video that the paparazzi gave and the Daily Mail gave. This right here is a splice of when they first got on the boat. They were being chased by paparazzi, calling Bianca everything but a child of God. And Kanye told her to go downstairs and that older woman to go downstairs. You see the way he said, go downstairs. Bianca went to the right, the girl went to the left. When they got out on the open water, that's when Bianca came back. She took her coat off because it was 90-something degrees out there, then got and hugged up on her man. But she never did anything lewd. And if you read the Daily Mail, if you read Backgrid, if you even read the Page 6 and all these people trying to drag Kanye, all they keep saying is the lewd act is we could see his plumber's crack. Y'all, I think I rest my case. But you know what, Emma? I want you to come in the comments and let me know how you saw something in the video that not even Page Six, not even the Daily Mail, not even Backred, the MF and paparazzi that were tracking them down with long range paparazzi, all this stuff. How they couldn't even catch this act. And how if you actually read the articles, instead of just reading the headline, you'll see that the lewd act they're talking about was Kanye baring his buttocks. Please tell me how they didn't get the video. Please tell me why they're splicing the video to make it look like what they want it to look like. Again, there's a lot of things you can drag Kanye on, but this isn't one of them. And this isn't even in defense of Kanye. This is the fact that I can, like, this is madness what's going on. Literally, y'all. Stay safe out in these streets and make sure you actually read articles and watch videos before you come into my comments. But regardless, it's all love, Emma, and thank you for commenting. Bye.